what a great win for the Flyers. My God, I love this team. This Flyers team can do no wrong in my eyes. Like, honestly, I love watching this team play hockey. I really do. It's just, it takes my mind away from the Sixers. Because, the Sixers were supposed to be this great team, and they stink. And the Flyers weren't even supposed to be, good at all. Like, they were supposed to be awful. And they're decent. They're in the playoffs right now. They're number 1 in the wild card right now. And they're tied for the 3rd in the Metro. This Flyers team has exceeded all my expectations already. We have an all-star. Should have had 2. We have, a good backup and a good starting goaltender. Brian Elliott records his 40th save in his career yesterday, or 40th shutout in his career yesterday, as the Flyers beat the Red Wings 3-0. Scott Laughton, Matt Niskanen, and Kevin Hayes with another shorthanded goal. This is the second game in a row Kevin Hayes has a shorthanded goal. The Kevin Hayes signing was, I think, one of the most underrated signings all season for any team. This guy is a stud, especially on the penalty kill. I've never seen somebody get as many sticks on the puck as he does. He is everywhere on the penalty kill, everywhere, and it's really beautiful to see. He's tied. I think yesterday was his 4th shorthanded goal of the season. He's so fun to watch on the penalty kill. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. I had to buy one of his jerseys just because he's so much fun to watch, and he's here for 7 years. So for that reason alone, for signing him for that long, that's another reason why I think that the Kevin Hayes signing was so underrated. We have this guy for years and years and years. And if he can, he's the second leading goal scorer on the team behind Konechny, obviously. I mean, he's the all-star. And, the Flyers are rolling. They picked up a point in each of their last 5 games. They've won 7 of the last 10. This team is fun to watch right now. They are exceeding all expectations, whether it be from the fans, whether it be from the media, whether it be from the analysts. They are exceeding all expectations, and I am all in for it. I am all in for this Flyers hopeful playoff run that they, have a chance to be a part of. Because we have Couturier, who's up for the Selke Trophy. We have Konechny, who's the All-Star. We have the goaltender. We have Carter Hart. We have Brian Elliott. We have the experience with Giroux, with Voracek, with Niskanen, with Braun, with Van Riemsdyk. We have a little bit of everything for a good hockey team. What a good hockey team has. We have the speed and Farabee and Aubé-Kubel. We have, I've been saying it all year long. I think the Flyers are going to make the playoffs. I think the Flyers are going to make the playoffs. I think the Flyers are going to make the playoffs. I've been saying that all year long. And now you look at it, and we're past All-Star break. We lost to Pittsburgh the other night in overtime. Well, we still got a point. You got to think of it that way. We're on pace for 100 points this season. Who would have ever thought the Flyers were going to be on pace for 100 points after missing the playoffs as badly as they did with that slop that they brought out on the ice every game last season? Who would have thought that the Flyers would have taken this much of a step into the right, path? They have so much young talent, and you got to think, Morgan Frost isn't even up yet. What's going to happen when he's up? The players that are up right now that are killing it, Phil Myers. You got Phil Myers. You got Farabee. Aubé-Kubel. You got a bunch of people, and it's fun to watch these young players mold right before your eyes as Flyers fans. It's fun to see them actually win. They are a fun, energetic team to watch. Yeah, they have a couple stinkers here and there when they lose big. But guess what? That's what happens in hockey. You're going to have those games where you let up 6, 7 goals, 5, 6, 7 goals. And then you're going to have the shutout wins. Right before All-Star break, we shut out the Penguins 3-0. We shut out, even though they're the worst team in the league, shut out the Red Wings last night. The Flyers are a fun team to watch right now in Philadelphia. And people are starting to take notice little by little, day by day. Analysts, the experts, they're starting to take notice that this team, this Flyers team, if they make the playoffs, they could be a very scary team for other teams. They could be very scary just because of how fast they are, how they're going to go out in the playoffs and just have fun. Where other teams, they have experience, which we do with Voracek and Giroux and Braun and Niskanen and Van Riemsdyk. Like, we have those vets on the team, but we also have the little bit of inexperience that, they'll go out there and they'll put it all on the line. You have those guys like Farabee, like Konechny. Hayes was in that Stanley Cup final one time. Like, the Flyers are such a sound team right now that I don't know what's going to happen. Like, this season has been going up all year long. They had a couple bad games in the beginning, but now they killed it in November. They had like 24 points in November. And now we're here, February 4th, and the Flyers are in the first seed in the wild card, and they're tied with Columbus for that last top 3 seeding in the Metropolitan Division. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. The Flyers play another team in the Devils, but it's in Philadelphia. And we all know the Flyers are very, very, very good in Philadelphia this season. Just like the Sixers. Those teams just don't want to lose in Philly. And if we do manage to get that 3rd seed and we have to play one of those bottom tier teams and we have home ice advantage, you could see the Flyers in the second round. I can see it. I can definitely see the Flyers in the second round of the playoffs. Maybe even more. Maybe even more. Who knows? This season has been great for the Flyers this season. From where they were last year to where they are now, this season has been already a success. I want the playoffs, though. I want to see this team in the playoffs. I want to get Carter Hart that experience that, the Phillies haven't gotten yet with Nola. He's one of those guys on the Phillies that hasn't gotten a playoff start. I want to see that, but with Carter Hart. And he's injured right now. He's been skating a little bit more and more. Shane Gostisbehere's been skating a little bit more and more. Who knows if Patrick comes back? If Nolan Patrick comes back, oh my God, this team is scary. They're already scary enough. This team will be scary come playoff time. Come playoff time, this team could make a lot of noise. And I am here for it. I love this Flyers team. They are so much fun to watch. They are so much more fun to watch than any team this season. Any Philadelphia team that has played. Phillies, they killed me. Eagles, they killed me. Sixers are currently killing me. But the Flyers are keeping me interested in the Philadelphia sports. The Flyers are keeping me there. They're keeping me afloat. Because without this team, if they stunk just as much as every other Philly team has stunk this year, my God, this channel would be all negative. It would be all negative. There's no positives coming from the Sixers right now. The Phillies haven't started yet, and the Eagles are out of the playoffs. And the Super Bowl just happened, and the Chiefs won. But right now, the Flyers are the talk of the town in Philadelphia. And I Hope to God that they make the playoffs so I can get a little bit of hockey playoff joy back in my life, missing it for the past 2 years. Because I'm going to say it right here and right now. Playoff hockey is the best type of playoff there is. Easily. Easily. The electricity. It's so electrifying. It's just so much fun to watch. There's so much. It's fast paced. There's goals. The fans are all into it. The Philly faithful wearing all orange. That is what I want to see this season. I just want to see a playoff berth. It means we're stepping in the right direction, and that's what I want to see from the Flyers this year. I want to see a step in the right direction. They're already doing it, but I want to see more of it. Now that's it for this video. Flyers win 3-0. Kevin Hayes with a shorthanded goal, his 4th of the year, shorthanded wise. Scott Laughton got the first goal, and Matt Niskanen got the empty net goal to seal it. Brian Elliott records his 40th shutout in his career. That's it for this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.